Yo, welcome back to another Real Talk reaction. This one's for Criminal Minds, Season 1, Episode number 7. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We about to solve another crime. Let's go.
A couple comments from the last episode, starting with executive producer CJ, who says, another strong episode here. The idea of LDSK is terrifying to me. The fact that people just get shot and don't even always realize. Ugh. Love seeing the relationship between Hotch and Reed, especially as they couldn't be further from each other in terms of personality. And of course, we got our girl Garcia back in this episode. Her interactions are small, but she makes a big impression. Then we have executive producer Jeremy, who says this was a good episode. I liked seeing the interaction of Reed and Hotch, as well as Reed and Gideon. It was interesting seeing Lassie from Psych as the unsub in the episode. Also, for anyone who watched Judging Amy, it was interesting to see two actors from that, with the unsub and the surgeon suspect both being in Judging Amy. Great reaction. I look forward to the next one. Let's get to the next one right now.
Another one. Chris, I've asked you not to get him worked up before bed.
Dude, we're just playing.
We've got a 12-hour car ride tomorrow. Now it's going to be half the night.
Okay. Kids, go get in bed.
Want my picture?
We can work on it tomorrow in the car, honey.
On the way to Disney World.
Yeah.
Okay.
Disney World.
My sister does it best. She just
You do realize I am the only adult in this house.
I don't even tell them.
No.
Every once in a while, I would like a tiny bit of help, Mr. Crawford.
You got it, Mrs. Crawford.
Thank you.
Mistake, babe? Is that just to distract, keep him out there? Or is he poisoning him?
Put him to sleep.
Good boy, Dad. Hey, what's happening?
Just let him sleep with us.
Dad,
What's up, bud?
I love you.
Oh, I like you, kiddo. Shit.
Oh, are they gonna kill the family?
Ain't finna burn his heart out.
Why would he need a dog to eat a piece of steak?
This is
No, they probably put the dog to sleep.
But that's not good. He can burn the house down with the dog being awake.
Get up, get out, and enjoy this day. The forecast for you is going to be mostly sunny. Brisk easterly winds today. You can expect a high of near 75.
Where's the kids?
Clear tonight with a low near 61. Checking out tomorrow's forecast. More sunshine and slightly warmer
Where are the babies?
Sam?
Oh, shit.
Dr. Thomas Fuller wrote, with foxes, we must play the fox.
What happened? They killed all the family. They killed all the family.
You don't have to talk. Just listen. On the occasions you assaulted your wife, you were intoxicated. Once the effects of alcohol wore off, you were overcome by feelings of remorse.
I'm gonna tell you this just one time. You shut your mouth.
Genetic factors contribute to alcohol-stress interactions. Your mother was an alcoholic, and she was often too drunk to stop the beatings that your father gave you. I think we should stop this.
If I had my
Age
hands
6, you were orphaned to a family where the abuse continued. Only, this time it was sexual.
You shut your mouth, I'm gonna rip your face off.
The abuse continued well into puberty. But my one concern is, Eric, did you or did you not continue the cycle with your own children?
You hear me?
I hear you.
I found them like that. Dead. Bloody. And babies. I speak for babies. I was crazy out of my mind. I didn't know what to do. And I knew the cops were gonna blame me, and they had.
So you ran?
So what have I got now?
You have your innocence. For the sake of your children, I believe that they, at the very least, deserve the truth.
I can't get the image of my dead children out of my mind. Ty, my little boy, he was clutching a piece of paper. I think it was a drawing, maybe a painting.
The alarm would have been activated. When the cops got here, the house was locked tight and the alarm was hot.
So the night the Crawfords were murdered, the only way in or out was with a dog collar.
Gideon, whoever killed this family had to be a big guy. Chris Crawford was a black belt in judo.
So are you. Now I got a gun to your back. Maybe you could take it from me. But your children are in the same room. And if you fail, they die. Doesn't matter how big I am now.
You're saying he's already in the house.
Bond or not, Alice
No,
Crawford
because he
put
was
up one
considering the
hell of a
person came in through the dog thing.
Emily and
He was
Sam
like,
have been
in order
sorry.
to take over the
Crawford didn't give
husband,
a cent.
he would have to be a
And
big
there's no
dude
evidence
because
that
the
he was
husband
ever in
was
the
a
house
karate
either.
person.
Yeah.
And Gideon just showed him, I don't have to be big to have a gun to your head. Holy shit, what just happened?
What are you doing?
He's trying to see if they can hear it. Well, yeah, he's just trying to yell and see if
I
anybody
know,
can hear
I
it.
want to see the part because I didn't see what he was doing.
Bond or not, Allison Crawford would have put up one hell of a fight. Emily and Sam would have been sobbing.
Crawford didn't kill his family. And there's no evidence Miller was ever in the house or even knew him.
That actually is fucking drama.
What are you doing?
Why didn't anyone hear them scream?
Gideon is so fucking smart. I love Gideon. He's my favorite person on the show.
They may have separated each family member. It tells the mother, if you scream, I'll kill your children.
He's the one who killed.
To write everything down, to get to know them. I can't help them solve their problems without knowing background. I make home visits. Sometimes without their knowledge, because people lie. You of all people should know that. Eric Miller was an awful husband and father. Allison Crawford hemorrhaged money her husband didn't have that can strain any marriage.
Oh, this marriage.
On the surface, this looks like any family USA, two-parent household, 2 kids, boy and a girl. If you look a little closer, you'll see their body language tells a different story. The woman and children are distant from the man. Their smiles are stiff. Their eyes are frightened. Every hair is in place, wearing their Sunday best. Their own private hell being memorialized on film. Are you okay?
It isn't right.
What isn't?
You've got the pictures mixed up! The one in the middle. That is Sam Crawford's.
Oh.
It should be Ty Miller's.
So now he knows the pic. They perfectly
Swap
put the pictures
them.
in.
You need to make it right.
This one here?
I'm trying to tell you.
You're right, they're switched.
How do you know that?
It is Sam Crawford's fault with the Miller family. But how did you know that, Carl?
You're a meticulous dumbass.
And I watched them for a number of days, always at night. Saw how they lived, how they loved. I would keep them apart until the last night, till the last supper. Then I would bring them one by one down to the basement. The youngest first. Father last.
Why, Carl?
So he could see what happens to families when the head of household isn't strong.
Fucking psychopath.
Man, that guy is fucking.
So took all his family, murdered them down, and then brought
Lay
them
him down. I
down.
want you to see this.
Children perish. To me, I'm an excellent father.
Did he fucking record everything?
No, I think those are his journals, babe.
Oh, all the wedding rings.
Oh, so he did a lot more families than just the two, babe.
There's 8 of them.
He'd been out here doing this for a minute.
Oh, that's just 8. All right, that was a disturbing episode of Criminal Minds right there. Look, man, you know that scene. It even seemed like it touched the team at the end. Like this is a little harsh. Like we're gonna have to go home and scrub our bodies after this a little bit. I mean, this was a little bit bad to watch now. I mean, the last one, then come to find out you got 8 rings in there. Like Babe said, that's about 32 bodies on there. How many of those was little bitty infant baby boys or babies?
16 of those are kids, because it's half.
That's crazy. I mean, and this last one would have been a baby. So we don't know if they had other babies in the other rings.
And regardless, 8-year-old, 6-year-old kids are babies too.
Yeah. I mean, it just, woo. This sicko was a child psychiatrist that was supposed to be helping families. I mean, it is just, if it wasn't real life, you really couldn't make the shit up. Really, I mean, real life is worse than fantasy. And damn, and I'm glad that they caught him the way they caught him. Right? I mean, I'm always wanting those type of psychos to be caught so you can analyze and understand, what they are or they are. But on the other hand, yeah, you just want them to die right away, right? But we gain nothing as a damn species by just wiping them out, eliminating them. You have to study them so you can try to figure out for the next cycle that come up like that, so you can try to find that person. And so it was excellently done episode right here. This didn't really hold a lot for comedy, right? This was more just like a shit.
I mean, I don't feel like this show is comedic.
No, I mean for us to be joking.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't no jokes up in this one. This one was just like, you just never know. And the way that the team figured it out, I mean, I really appreciate the superiorness of it and the way they just methodically just like get it down. And Gideon, man, I mean, he is beyond smart, man. He is just like, we know what to do with him. They purposely put the pictures like that because they know he's a freaking OCD, so he's gonna freak out in there about it. And it worked for whatever it was, and I appreciate that for the show. And damn, another banger. It's been hit after hit. 7 episodes in on the first season of a show, and you got some bangers on here. I see why people keep coming back. Can't wait to see another episode.
Here goes broken record time. I'm so surprised how much I like this episode. I love the breakdown that he did too when he was doing like the whole unsub in his shoes, navigating the office. I thought that was fire as hell. I love those type of transitions. This show does it so well. Not only in that moment, but when Gideon also was testing whether, the neighbors would hear if she was screaming, and that's how they figured out that he's manipulating them and separating them in different rooms. And like just the thought process, like to be able to think that out and come to is fascinating to me. I also thought his line when old dude was like, I mean, you got to be a really big, strong, powerful dude to overtake this guy. This guy is like a karate king, a karate like black belt or whatever he said he was. And because the door, the doggy door is so small, and I love Gideon's like showing him in just 1 second, like all I gotta do is put a gun to your head and be like, if you do anything, I'm gonna kill your kids in the other room.
Yeah.
Like fucking just smart. But yeah, the theme of this episode, obviously the context, very disturbing, very sad, and like so scary. And then to see them at the end reveal the treasure box with all of his collections, showcasing that it wasn't just 2 families, but it's much more than that, is just heartbreaking. And that so many of those families have thought that the dad killed, because he demonstrates it in a murder-suicide. So all of these families who already dealing with this traumatic situation and like what it's done to the image of the father who didn't have anything to do with it at all is also heartbreaking. And now they have to go back and maybe they can find who the families are, the other families that he murdered, and clear the name of the dad, which he was pitting all this against. So just heartbreaking stuff. A very heavy episode emotionally, context very, very heavy. Excuse me. And I'm surprised, because this is on a regular network show, that they get away with some of these themes and like able to deliver the way.
I mean, you got Hannibal out there in these streets, so
that's true too. But another great episode, and can't wait to see where it goes from here.
Yep. All right. Well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Criminal Minds, Season 1, Episode number 7. And until next time,